Oh, you do.
I usually have people doing all these things. I'm just doing them all at once today. Okay. Alright, this is good. And just tell me your name and your experience with breast cancer and the walk today.
Well, my name is Tresselyn Jones, and I was on the original committee for Making Strides Peninsula. I walk.
I'm sorry. No, if you direct your attention kind of off camera.
Oh.
Yeah, it just looks more like an interview.
Okay.
So just look at me like we're talking.
I walk for Nicole Jimerson, who's my BFF in the WWW. She was diagnosed several years ago, and she's still fighting, and I'm fighting alongside her. And my cousin Dejanae, she had breast cancer, but she was a 16-year survivor. And so I walk and awareness just to make sure if you love them, you check them.
So maybe say that I walk for awareness.
I walk for awareness.
All right, anything else you want to say? What's your favorite part about the event?
Just to see all of the survivors and the people who support them come together in unity to fight cancer.
Is that a powerful kind of feeling?
It's amazing feeling. It's overwhelming, and it gives me hope that one day we will definitely find a cure.
Well said. Good way to end. So just tell us your name and your experience with breast cancer.
My name is Joanne Hitt, and I'm a 4-year breast cancer survivor.
Let me start you. I just want to adjust your audio a little bit. Okay, go ahead.
My name is Joanne Hitt, and I'm a 4-year breast cancer survivor, and I'm involved with Making Strides because they are all involved with breast cancer research, and I feel that research is the only way that we're going to eradicate this disease that now affects 1 in 8 women.
Great.
Is that
Yeah.
do I need to,
So I want to get you to say it again.
Okay.
Like kind of look off camera a little bit.
look
Yeah,
look
just
to you?
Look right at me.
Okay.
So just kind of say all that again for me.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, my name is Joanne Hitt, and I'm a 4-year breast cancer survivor, and I'm involved with Making Strides because they are all about breast cancer research, and I feel that that's the only way we're going to eradicate this disease that affects 1 in 8 women.
And what's your favorite part about the event?
Oh, my favorite part is the walk, when everybody gathers the day of the walk. Everybody is just so enthusiastic, and there's so much love in the air, and it's just more fun. The committee that we work with is just unbelievable, and we spend months and months of hard work, and it all comes together in one day in a few short hours, and it just is so well worth it, and the money that we raise is phenomenal.
Can you tell me a little bit about the history of the event?
Well, it started 3 years ago here on the peninsula. I was one of the ones that formed the committee, and we had a goal of $25,000 the very first year. We actually raised $100,000 that year, and the second year we raised $150,000, and we had a goal of $175,000 this year, and I'm sure we're going to surpass that.
Great. I don't know, anything else you want to say about it?
Well, it's just a wonderful cause, and it just gets bigger and better every year. And I'm so proud of our whole committee and what we've done in the community. I think the community's proud of us.
And can you maybe just say like I walk for, and what do you walk for? I mean,
I walk for a call. Wait a minute.
Cure?
Scratch that. Can you scratch that?
Yeah, totally.
I walk for. I walk because I want to. Shock. Okay, wait a minute.
Maybe,
I walked to raise money for the cause for research, for the development of research to eradicate breast cancer.
So maybe just say I walk for research.
I walk for research.
Say it one more time, please.
I walk for research.
Now say it like you're super stoked.
I walk for research.
All right.
I know I did too.
All right, so you can just do the same thing everyone else has been doing to start out with, but tell me your name and kind of why you're involved.
Hi, I'm Dr. Bruce Waldholz from the American Cancer Society Board of Directors, South Atlantic Division. This October, Making Strides Against Breast Cancer, the signature American Cancer Society event for breast cancer, once again is taking place in communities all over America. The ability to make great inroads in breast cancer really is based on the ability to raise money and to not only increase public awareness, to make sure women get mammograms and know their family history and keep a healthy weight, but to increase funding for cancer research. Over a century ago, a 34-year-old woman became the first one to make history when she underwent at Johns Hopkins Hospital what was known as the radical mastectomy. And for over 60 years, that was the only hope for women to have a cure for cancer. It was truly a horrific operation, involved removing the lymph nodes out of the side of the neck and the chest wall muscles. It was truly disfiguring. Sadly, many women didn't live very long afterwards. Around 60 years into that first time frame, one doctor, Dr. Bernie Fisher from the University of Pittsburgh, had an idea. And I first learned about his research when I was in school in Pittsburgh, not in medical school, but in grade school, from my mother, Barbara Waldholtz, who had breast cancer twice. And she told me growing up that her friend Bernie was going to figure this out. And like many kids, I said, "Sure, Mom, right." And she told me that in high school and in college. One day when I was in medical school, I got a phone call from Mom, and she asked me if I was watching TV. And I said, "Are you kidding? Do you know how much homework we have in medical school? I will never, ever know what's going on if I am just sitting there watching TV." And she said, "Turn on the TV." Because that was the day that her friend Bernie, just like she said, they announced to the world that Dr. Bernie Fisher, after 15 years, enrolling 1,400 women, made the next great advance in breast cancer, showing that lumpectomy and tamoxifen saved lives. So who would have thought? My mother was actually right. She went to see Dr. Fisher a few years after that, and she had breast cancer for her second time, and he told her he didn't know what to do. And she said, "What do you mean you don't know what to do? You're the smartest guy in the world on this." And he said his studies really hadn't shown what to do if you have breast cancer twice in a few years, and that it would take the next great advance to really make the difference in breast cancer. And he told my mother that we didn't really know what that would be, and she told me it was my job to go ahead and try to do something like that in people from my class. And I said, "Mom, I will never have the chance to do that because I'm just going to be your basic doctor, not be a researcher." And she said, "Again, you don't know that. You didn't think Dr. Fisher would be able to do something like this." Well, the next two great advances were the BRCA gene, which the American Cancer Society had major impact in funding. And now that we know, as a result of a study of 1 million people in a 30-year study funded by the American Cancer Society, that keeping a healthy weight both decreases the risk of getting breast cancer and can decrease recurrence afterwards. So as we move forward this October with the chance to save more lives, we really ask for the help of each person to be one of those people who can make a difference. If you have time, help drive somebody who's getting treatment, radiation for breast cancer. If you have the resources, every single dollar counts. You know, how many points does it take to have a winning season in any sport? In football, we don't know until the season's over. How much money does it take to make a big inroads? We don't know. But we do know that 46 of the Nobel Prize winners have been funded by the American Cancer Society, most of them very early in their career. Two of the winners last year received their funding for their labs about 15 to 20 years ago. That was a net result of about $100,000 to $150,000. So in today's dollars, maybe $500,000, or roughly the amount of money we're going to raise here in several years. So for those of you who participated in Strides anywhere in our community or elsewhere, thank you for your time, thank you for your passion, and thank you for your energy. Because working together, we will make a world with more birthdays and less cancer for everyone. Thank you from all of us here at the American Cancer Society. Thank you so very much.
So you've done that before.
It is truly an honor to be here with our committee and our event here in Peninsula, Making Strides, right here in Newport News. The passion of the committee is really impossible to describe. These women really, really rock. So we've gone ahead today to make a video that we hope to share all across America for Making Strides, the American Cancer Society. Our committee here works year-round, and they have truly made a difference for women in America. So to all of them, we say, and to all of the people and their families who participate, allowing them to put the hours and hours of commitment and passion, we say thank you. You know, sometimes we feel that our volunteers are like full-time employees of the American Cancer Society based on the number of hours that they put in. And sometimes our employees are like full-time volunteers with a passion that they have too. But this event right here in Newport News is only in its third year. The first year, defying all expectations, it raised over $100,000, an event that was put together by the committee in around 90 days. Last year, we're talking the $140,000 range, and this year, we're still counting, but we're going to beat that amount. The ability to grow, the ability to reach lives, and the ability to teach others in our community and elsewhere is how we're going to make a big difference, step by step, dollar by dollar, stride by stride. Say
that whole part again. That was good.
What we're doing here, how we're going to make a difference in cancer, step by step, stride by stride, dollar by dollar, is how we're going to save lives, reach women, and make sure that they know to get screened, to know their family history, and keep a healthy weight. Because working together right here in our community in Hampton Roads, our relay, our making strides here in Peninsula, we will make a world with more birthdays, less cancer for everyone. So let's go ahead and finish the fight. And we say from the American Cancer Society, a big group hug to everyone here in the committee for Hampton Roads and Peninsula Making Strides. Thank you so very much. I had said the wrong words over the Hampton
That's okay. You
Roads.
want to try that part of it again?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So it's an honor to say from those of us here at the American Cancer Society, please accept a big group hug from all of us at the American Cancer Society, our board of directors, and on behalf of women everywhere, thank you so very much to our committee right here for our Peninsula Making Strides, for all the work that you have done for the lives that you've touched and the lives that we will save together. Because working together is one great team, one great committee, and one community, we will make a world with more birthdays and less cancer for everyone. Thank you for helping us. Let's move forward to finish the fight. Thank you so very much.
Great.
That's a story.
I can't think of anything. All right. So just go ahead and tell me your name and how you're involved with breast cancer.
Okay, my name is Dora Fitzgerald, and I'm on the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer Committee. I was on the startup committee 3 years ago. I am also a 8-year cancer survivor, and I continue to make strides to honor one of my good friends, Jackie, who lost the fight Mother's Day of this year after her 10-year battle. And I hope that by continuing to get the word out, we can continue to get women to be very diligent in making sure they get mammograms each year, because I do believe that early detection saves lives.
So why do you walk? If you could just sum it up in a word.
I walk to honor my friend, Jackie.
Say that. I walk to honor my friend.
Okay, not Jackie, just leave that
Yeah,
out.
just so I can have a kind of.
Okay, I walk to honor one of my best friends. Or should I say in memory of? Or doesn't
however you
matter.
wanna say it.
What do you think?
Oh, yeah.
I walk. Cut. I walk in I can't say it. This has been a hard day. I walk in memory of my friend Jackie.
I like it.
All right, me
You
too.
want to say anything? Tell me about your favorite part about the event.
It's done.
That's someone else said. That's exactly what
Definitely my favorite part of the event is the women that I've become very close to over the last 3 years. We're a very tight group, and it has been a pleasure to work with them.
Okay.
I got
Excellent.
nothing else for you.
Thank you. I think you did great. All right, so, yeah, let me adjust the camera a little bit. Just tell me your name and.
My name is Joanne Hitt, and I'm a 4-year cancer survivor, and I'm involved with Making Strides because I believe in research that's going to eradicate this disease, and our committee has been
That's okay. You want me to just ask you a question?
just ask me the
All right.
question.
So, who was some stuff I
Okay.
didn't get about the history was like who brainchild this walk?
Okay. Veronica Weymouth is the one that actually started this committee here on the peninsula. And through another friend of mine that also had breast cancer, she brought me into the group. The original group we were a committee of 10 people. and we have mainly stayed 10 people. Maybe a few have come and gone, but we started 3 years ago, and like I said, the first year we started in April. Our walk was in October, and we had a goal of $25,000, and we raised $100,000 the first year. And last year we raised $150,000, and this year we're hoping to surpass that.
What would you say to like another group of women or some other community that wanted to start something like this?
Well, first of all, it takes a good committee, a committee where women are willing to work. There's a lot of time spent, and we go out into the community. We go to our friends, relatives, and to fundraise and raise money for this event. You just have to have a committee that's committed and that has a passion for breast cancer.
Anything else you want to say?
I don't know. Let me think.
Why do you walk?
Why I walk to raise money because I believe in this cause. I believe in making strides, and I believe in the research. I feel like research is where we're going to get rid of this disease.
I mean, we got plenty of stuff.
Yeah.
You did great. You sound great. You look great. We did it.
Hi, my name is Mary Cowling, and I walk. I do the breast cancer walk.
Do you mind starting over?
Sure, not a problem.
Okay, go ahead.
Hi, my name is Mary Cowling, and I do the breast cancer walk for friends that have passed away and for several friends that are dealing with breast cancer.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold on. I've got to get them to be quiet so I can do it right.
Okay, we'll do it again.
Yeah. Hey, I just would hate to have this kind of low murmur going on in the background of the audio. So if we can do the quiet on set thing, thank you. All right. So if you can kind of direct your eye line to me, so
Okay.
it's a little off camera. It's like a nice little interview look. Okay. Alrighty. And go ahead.
Hi, my name is Mary Cowling, and I do the breast cancer walk for several family members that have passed away to breast cancer. 2 have survived, and I have some other friends too that are dealing with breast cancer right now. I also have 2 young granddaughters who I hope will never, ever have to deal with the word breast cancer.
What's your favorite thing about the event?
Seeing the women come out there and showing their courage, their stamina, and the fact that they beat. We had a 39-year survivor at our walk this morning, which was incredible, absolutely incredible. And this is something that can be overcome, but it's going to take a lot of time and effort, and it's going to take a lot of us to help walk and donate funds for research. Research is what's going to do it.
Okay. Anything else you want to say?
That's basically it.
Would you say just like I walk for, and then your reason, just like a clean line like that?
Sure. Ready?
Yeah.
I walk for my grandkids.
Awesome. All right. Just tell me your name and tell me about your breast cancer experience.
I actually am not a breast cancer survivor. I am Teresa Robinson, and I walk for my girlfriends who have struggled so that their children and no one else will have to struggle.
What's your favorite part of the event, of the walking event?
I think my favorite part is really the hope and the enthusiasm that everybody has, because people come together, they work really hard because they know that the harder we work, the closer we get.
I like that. So just say, will you just give me this clean line, like I walk for, then?
I walk for all my girlfriends who are fighting the fight.
I love it. That was easy. Thank you. Okay, so just tell me your name, kind of look right at me, and just tell me your name and what your history is with breast cancer.
My name is Karen Wharton, and I am a 6-year breast cancer survivor.
We start over again, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
My name is Karen Wharton.
All right, one more time. Go ahead.
My name is Karen Wharton, and I'm a 6-year breast cancer survivor.
And why do you walk?
I walk so that my granddaughters in particular will never have to face this disease.
Can you give me a line that just says, I walk for my grandkids?
All right. I walk for my granddaughters. Or my grandkids. Would it be better for the grandkids?
I like maybe just say granddaughter, you know?
Yeah.
I think that might.
Okay. I walk for my granddaughters.
And what's your favorite part of the event?
My favorite part is just the festivity and the excitement of the event and the music, and just watching all the people coming in dressed in the different pink creative costumes that they come up with.
And how many years have you done it?
This is the third year. I've walked each year that it's been on the peninsula.
And how does it make you feel when you're raising money for this cause?
I feel encouraged. I feel positive that something, hopefully, each year there'll be something new in research that can happen through the money raised.
All right, great. Thank you very much.
All right.
Good job.
Thank you. Okay, dear.
So just go ahead and tell me your name and your experience with breast cancer.
My name is Karen Norris. I'm a 2-year breast cancer survivor, and I walk because of my 2 granddaughters.
What was your favorite part about the event today?
Basically, the end. No, cut.
Yeah, that's okay. That's kind of cute.
That was after it was all over and being able to sit down. After 2 days of being on your feet and preparing for it the day before, and the people, the committee members are all wonderful to work with. It's probably one of the best groups I've ever been on.
So your favorite part's just the people and the excitement and the fun.
Yeah, the camaraderie that we all have, because we're in it for the same reason. A lot of us are, a shared reason. We have different reasons, but ultimately it's for the same thing.
Maybe if you don't mind if I feed you a line. One of my favorite things about the event is the camaraderie.
Yes,
Can you say that? Go ahead.
I thought I did say the camaraderie.
You did, but I mean,
Oh,
if you could say one of my favorite things.
Okay.
It's okay.
One of my favorite things is the camaraderie.
All right. And then how does it make you feel when you're doing the walk? And
I've actually never walked because I usually stay back and help set up things for when the walkers get back. But it's just a good feeling to see everyone that comes out, and a lot of people have had breast cancer, and it's just a real uplifting event,
all right.
I think.
Thank you. Okay, so just say your name and what your kind of fight with breast cancer has been.
Okay. My name's Veronica Weymouth. I'm a 7-year breast cancer survivor. And lucky for me, my sister is here. Oh, can I start over? That's horrible. No.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Can I start over again? Okay.
Go ahead.
My name's Veronica Weymouth, and I'm a 7-year breast cancer survivor. My sister just celebrated her 2-month survivorship. That's why I stride.
So maybe you can say, I walk for my sister, just so I have that line.
Okay. I walk for my sister, Janet.
So tell me your favorite part about the event.
My favorite part of the event is just everybody coming out as a community and just the spirit of the whole event. That's my favorite part.
Maybe give me a line about it's really great to see the entire community come behind this.
Okay.
It's not just people with breast cancer or people that have been affected by breast cancer. It's other people. You know what I mean? I mean, something along those lines.
Okay. One of the best parts about our walk is just the community coming together. The community, we have everyone from restaurants to civic organizations, and then we have huge sponsors that come out, and they all come together and they have this one fight. And that's what we're in there for, the one fight together.
So tell me a little bit about what your kind of duties are. You do a lot behind the scenes. Just kind of tell me what that's like.
Okay, we start a year out. We'll meet in a month from now, and we'll start planning for the event again. And there's just so many details, so many connections that you have to make to start building up the event.
Tell me some more.
Okay. Like, what exactly do you want?
Like, okay, I mean, what do you have to do? You got to call the sponsor. You got to get people together. How many meetings you have? You know, I mean.
Okay, okay.
Kind of what's your daily? You know,
Okay. From the get-go, we meet once a month. And as we draw closer, it's a committee of about 13 women and one guy. We call him our committee survivor. And we meet once a month, and as we draw closer to the event, we start meeting weekly. And we go out and we beat the pavement. We get sponsorships, we get teams, and we try to get these teams to get excited and to fundraise.
And how does that make you feel? The satisfaction of it?
Just seeing everybody out there. I mean, I've met so many people from this walk. All my friends and family were there today, and just seeing them out in the crowd just fills my heart.
Anything else you want to say?
Hold on. Yes, there might be. Are we still
You can
filming?
come back. Yeah, I'm filming.
Oh, okay.
You can come back later if you want, or.
Okay. I'm like, so I can't. I'm like
doing
not
great.
thinking. It's just really, this event brings all walks of life together, and it's a spirit that you can't understand unless you've been to this walk.
And if I can ask you one more thing, kind of maybe tell me a little bit about the history of it. Like, when did you guys start?
Okay.
How did it get going?
Actually, the Peninsula Making Strides event was really never supposed to happen, and I had gone over to the Norfolk event, or the Hampton Roads event. And so I said, you know what, we need one in our own community. We need to be walking with people that we know, people that we work with, people that, that we see daily. And so I went to the American Cancer Society, and they actually said, yeah, we're going to do it. And typically they don't do it in a community our size. And they went ahead and did it. And our first year, we were the #1 first-year event in the country. So we were very proud of that. So we've just grown from there, and this is our 3rd year. And despite rain every year, the first year was Sandy, despite rain every year, people still come out and walk. They still come out there, and they want to show their dedication to this event.
Great. So go ahead and just tell me your name and talk about your experience with breast cancer.
All right, my name is Jean Winkler, and I became involved with Making Strides because of my sister, who was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2004.
Can you say, I walk for my sister?
I walked for my sister, who was diagnosed in 2004 and had a mastectomy in 2004 and again in 2012.
What's your favorite part about the event?
Well, my favorite part about the event is that it's a celebration of the survivors, and it's a lot of fun, and seeing that families get together and celebrate the success with people surviving breast cancer.
Wow. Anything else you want to say?
Well, I just think that we tell people to come out to the walk, and we don't care, because it's a non-competitive walk, we don't care how fast you walk or how far you walk. We just want you to come on out and have a good time.
And have you seen the event kind of grow over the years?
Oh, definitely we've seen it grow. In fact, today, we had the problem with getting people there to catch the shuttle bus before the start of the walk, which is a good thing. It means we're growing bigger and bigger every year.
All right. That was
Okay,
easy. Good
yeah.
job.
Hi, my name is Lucy Ann Hancock. I'm a 10-year breast cancer survivor, but that's really not why I'm so passionate about finding a...
Hey, do you mind starting over?
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry. I just want to make a little adjustment. I'm trying to get all your fluff in there.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Hi, my name is Lucy Ann Hancock. I'm a 10-year breast cancer survivor, but that's really not why I feel so passionately about finding a cure for this dreaded disease. It's because I want to be part of the people who find the cure for breast cancer for your children and your grandchildren, and for some of you, your great-grandchildren. We have to finish this fight.
I like that. That was well said.
Thank you.
So maybe say, I walk for the next generation.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I walk for the next generation.
Anything else you want to say?
Nope, that's good.
Thank you.
It's good.